Have you ever wondered why Kissy Missy didn't kill the main character? There are many questionable toys that have been lurking around the Playtime Co factory for quite some time, but one of the most confusing ones seems to be Poppy Playtime's Kissy Missy. Kissy's kind of confusing because she seems like she wants to help you, but all the other toys want to hurt you, which is why she's become a hot topic for players. It's like she's nice, but all other toys are out for us. But why? Does she have some kind of dark secret? Is she actually our biggest nemesis? Over the past few days, I've been digging deep into the world of Kissy Missy and Huggy Wuggy from Poppy Playtime, looking through clips, leaks, and documents for any hidden secrets, and keeping in mind all the spooky similarities and shocking connections between these two characters, I've discovered a few interesting theories that will make you question everything you thought you knew about this twisted universe. But wait, let's start from the beginning. Who really is Kissy Missy? First off, the idea that Kissy Missy could be the guardian of Playtime Co makes a lot of sense. I think deep within the factory there's something big, something important that needs protecting. Maybe it's a secret experiment gone wrong, or some ancient artifact with mysterious powers. But whatever it is, Kissy is there to make sure nobody messes with it. Instead of going full beast mode, she uses these creepy kisses to warn intruders to back off. It's like she's saying, look, I don't want to hurt you, but you gotta stay away from this place. The game has a sneaky way of hiding interesting stories behind its bright colors and happy looks. From here on out, you're entering spoiler territory for Chapter 3. Kissy Missy shows up for the first time in Home Sweet Home, where she's seen looking at a picture of a girl. Later on, when the player leaves Home Sweet Home, Kissy surprises them by tackling them. Poppy Playtime manages to calm her down. After that, Kissy teams up with Poppy and the last surviving former employee to take down Catnap and 1006. At the end of the chapter, Poppy asks Kissy to send them down on the lift. Unfortunately, they hear Kissy scream on the way down, suggesting she might have been attacked or taken by the prototype. Poppy tries to reach Kissy before the lid closes, but she doesn't make it, leaving her fate uncertain. Now, despite her initially throwing you to the floor after you first see her in Playcare, more specifically in Home Sweet Home, it's clear that she really is one of the good toys, as she lets you go after Poppy tells her that you're one of the good ones. Kissy then places Poppy on her shoulder, showing a clear friendship between the two, and at this moment, we all hope she now loves us too. At the end of the chapter, Kissy Missy's future is hanging in the balance, as it sounds like another evil toy, or the prototype himself, goes after her after she pulls the lever to allow ourselves and Poppy to go down an elevator. Look, we're just going to say it. There was enough room on that elevator for her to come with us. But, oh well. Poppy, clearly distraught at the thought of losing her friend, overrides the elevator and leads us back up. We're coming for you, Kissy Missy. So why doesn't Kissy Missy attack us? Kissy Missy might not know the player hurt her partner, Huggy Wuggy. It's not that he didn't tell her, he probably can't. It's likely that Huggy survived the fall at the end of Chapter 1 and climbed back up, leaving blue fur and blood behind. We didn't see him on land and he's tough, so he'll probably come back. He might have gone to Kissy for help with his injuries, since she might know how to fix him up. Most of the toys we encounter can't talk or show many expressions, including the player. This is common in indie games so that players can react naturally to scary stuff. In Poppy Playtime, it seems like the reason we don't talk is because someone took that ability away from us. Maybe we're also toys. It's possible that the scientists conducting these shoddy tests prevented the children and former employees from speaking out. Huggy may be unable to tell Kissy of what happened, but if she discovers the truth, she may pursue the player. Also, you don't want to turn a healer like her into an enemy, because she might use her medical skills dangerously. Huggy Wuggy loves to hug children, hence his name. Following the same idea, Kissy Missy's job might be to kiss children, so her toy form is probably loving and kind. She's known for following rules closely, as seen in the digital collectible campaign. If someone breaks the rules, she doesn't hold back from scolding them. Unlike the mean and hostile other toys, Kissy Missy is nice, sweet, and helpful to the player. She even helps the player open a gate door instead of hurting them. In Chapter 3, she helps the player and Poppy Playtime stop the prototype, but in the Hour of Joy tape, she gets really mean and kills some train workers. Even though she returns to normal afterward, it shows she can be as tough as Huggy Wuggy. Kissy seems to have bad memories of play care, but forgives the player when she mistakes them for a threat. So you might be thinking, what makes Kissy Missy different from the other toys? There are many who believe that Kissy Missy may still be taking her chill pills. Children who completed the same exams as us in Chapter 2 were given these pills. The prototype nearly broke 3 and injured a scientist, which was a freaky moment. And so, the scientists in the subterranean lab looked for a way to prevent the toys from becoming hostile. It was discovered that the toys were more attractive to children than to adults. To keep the toys friendly, they let the youngsters play with them every day. But the toys turned cruel once more when there were not many children around. That's when they started attacking the scientists. It all makes sense now. But there's more. Kissy Missy might have saved some orphan kids from the scientists, along with Huggy Wuggy's help. That's why Kissy Missy is friendly to us, for now. Huggy might know about these kids too, which could explain why he gets angry and chases us in Chapter 1. He might think we're one of the scientists who turn people into toys against their will. So, he's protecting his partner and their surrogate children. The factory staff could adopt kids through the Fostering Happiness Initiative, but they didn't know the kids would be turned into living toys later. The bigger toys might represent the factory staff, while the smaller ones could be reanimated orphan children. It's sad to think that Huggy and Kissy had to watch the kids they cared for go through painful experiments. Marie Payne, who was turned into MLL, might be the only scientist who got what she deserved for hurting the kids. This all ties into Ludwig's idea of family and making kids happy. Some employees might have believed in those values too. The ending of the chapter certainly gives us reason to believe this isn't the last we've seen of Huggy Wuggy's better half. So what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to ring the bell icon so you always stay tuned for more of such content. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.